What is up, gamers? We've got something a little bit different today. Today we're going to be unboxing some dope eBay finds for the H808 game collection. Formerly, I was in possession of an extensive gaming collection ranging up to about 10K in value. I sold most of it off to fund some other projects I had going on at the time, to invest some better gear for the streams, music production, etc. Ultimately, I always told myself I would track these titles and peripherals down for a second time. I've been recollecting for some time now, so I thought I'd just start documenting the journey from here on moving forward. As an added plus, I'll also be showing the prices on screen to show you all if it was a really good deal, or you really want to go the extra mile. There's always sites like price charting that would determine the current going prices of things sold. If I'm not mistaken, eBay is one of those sites used as a factor for the market pricing on price charting. But that's really just if you want to go the extra mile. For the sake of the videos here on the channel, I'm probably just going to put up the prices that I had purchased these games at. Get yourselves cozy, and let's go ahead and check out what we got. Alright, dude, I'm super excited for this. Holy. Okay. So we got some purple packaging here. That's pretty interesting. I love that. I love that dark royal purple, though. Oh, shoot! Secret Agent Clank. So like right off the bat, it looks like it's a little bit damaged down there, loose UMD, but it's got the manual and everything. So like that's like the big thing for me, is like getting it complete in box. Look at that, that's fantastic. Yeah, some of the artwork during the PlayStation era was just insane. Oh my god, it's still got like a registration card. I never got to play this one actually. When I had a PSP, like way back in the day. I still have one. I need to get the battery replaced on it. I let a buddy of mine like borrow it for a pretty decent long time. It was one of the few items I actually held on to from my previous collection, but I think that it was getting a little too hot in his house and like the battery like exploded. So I'm praying that I don't have to open it up and solder on it. But I mean, if I have to, like, I'll probably just make that its own video. Secret Agent Clank, yeah. Love the Ratchet & Clank series. It's actually one of my my fiance's favorite game series, so like I've really been trying to focus on getting a lot of PlayStation 2 stuff back first, just because it's like normally way less expensive than some of the Nintendo games, right? So it looks like this one was $13.63. Not bad. Honestly, like most PSP games being around like 10 bucks is like super fine with me. That's not a lot. PSP games are actually like super slick, so I'm super happy that Sony's been putting some of them online. I think we got another PSP game. Yes, dude. Oh my goodness. This is one that I did own back in the day. This one is fucking ridiculous. Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Goblins, whichever you call it. Like, I've gotten very close to beating the Super Nintendo title. I think I got to the last stage and I couldn't do it. It was a rotating room that was like made of flesh. It was insane. They were advertising for the Maverick Hunter. That's another one I think I was checking some of the pricing on Maverick Hunter and Mega Man Powered Up for the PSP, those are two that I think I also like got in this bundle previously, the old collection. This was like $5 or $9, something in between there. There's no like inside graphic, but hey, that's fine. I mean, just having a physical manual is something you don't get nowadays, so it's just nice to appreciate. It's a really good game. If I remember, it ran pretty good as well. $24.50 purchased. Not bad. This one's pretty thin. I think I know what this one is. Okay, so this is a great follow-up to some of the PSP games. You can tell I was obviously trying to check out PSP games quite a bit. Ratchet & Clank, Size Matters. In the small form factor, UMD box. This thing feels like brand spanking new. Yeah, this seems like it was kept in super great condition. Normally this like cardboard warps super duper hard, but I really just bought this one because of the specific packaging. This was $9. What I paid for this, super duper dope to have in the collection. I would love to get a proper box for it as well. Like, so I'll probably end up getting like 2 copies of the game. One with the actual longer boxes and one with like the cardboard like promotional ones. A lot of these end up, you can see it says not for resale, which is super funny, but there's a couple of games that came out like this. So I specifically have a Peace Walker. I also have one of the other ones. This is the Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. This is one that I actually got with my PSP in the box. This came with it as the game. So this is like another one where I would love to have both the longer, like normal style boxes if you buy it standalone, and also get these. I think there's one for Little Big Planet 2. I was eyeballing for like $9, so like I'll probably end up trying to pick that up as well. This is the first time I ever actually saw Nintendo do one of these almost promotional style inserts, but I used to own another copy of this and only found like one of them on eBay. You can see like on the Metal Gear Solid one, it says not for resale. I don't know if I see that anywhere on the Nintendo one. It's super duper interesting, these ones. So I think they're a good talking point for, you know, people who are like super duper hardcore. We've got Ratchet and Clank there, $9. Can't be upset with it. And now we've got somebody, friend here, for Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker right there. Looks like we got 3 left. I know Mario Kart 8 just released the last booster course for the Nintendo Switch, but I think that they said something about the Wii U's like servers going back online soon, which is like kind of insane. The Wii U was a really goofy ass console. There's no doubt about that. You know, just having like the physical copies of these, like, hey, like you can just like tell like Nintendo is like, here's just a quick start guide. I mean, because they were coming off those motion controls, they had to have something. If you didn't have a manual in there, like for Wii Sports or something, you know how many people would probably be like trying to connect their Wii wheel to this? God, the marketing was terrible. I love the console though. What do we get Mario Kart for? Oh yeah, $10. Yeah, you can't pass that up. It's a part of Nintendo history to have the Wii U games. Let's carry forward here. What do we got? Drum roll. One of the worst games of all time. And I feel bad. Gosh, it was, yeah, high impact here. The fate of their world is in your hands. I still got to pick up the PlayStation 2 version of this game. I remember it being one of the last PlayStation 2 games, and it came out on both the PSP and PS2. It was so insane because nowadays, like, we don't even have the Vita to connect to our main consoles, and they were like, hey, like, trying to do the cross-platform thing like they did with Sly 4. So I played Jak and Daxter: The Lost Frontier, like, maybe once on PS2 at a buddy's house. But this is what, you know, everyone, I think, was, this was the destination, and it just happened to end up on PlayStation 2 to try to make some money back. It wasn't exactly the send-off we wanted for Jak and Daxter after, you know, doing the whole trilogy on PlayStation 2. And of course, moving on to do, like, The Last of Us and stuff, Uncharted, all that, which is super dope. $13.99 for the PSP version. I'll take that, man. This definitely does not come in the Jak and Daxter HD collection for PlayStation 3. I'm sure you can purchase it on the PlayStation Store now. I'm not sure what this one is, to be honest with you. I do not remember. This has got to be like a stack. Oh, wow. Wow. Inside the box, we have more boxes. Oh, well, this will be super interesting. These have 2 or 3 games, and this one maybe has 1. Oh, yeah, baby. Boom. Yo, this Hyrule Warriors looks bent out of shape, but I paid a pretty decent price for it, so I can't be mad. Hey, I got a physical copy, right? But you can tell this was like sitting in the sun at somebody's house, big time. Oh, and it's still got like the stickers on it. Love it. Love the prices I paid for it. Got the manual. Got, looks like, dude, the Nintendo Power, or, yeah, Club Nintendo, man. This really was like an era right here in front of us, to be honest. You have, for one, Team Ninja doing Zelda Hyrule Warriors. And I'm trying to remember who actually developed this one. I think it was Retro Studios, right? Super fantastic. I mean, it's just advanced platforming for people who want a better challenge, or a harder challenge, I should say, from something opposed to Super Mario Brothers, like the new Super Mario Brothers. Hyrule Warriors, I never really played a whole lot. I hear it runs terribly on 3DS, which is super funny. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is the real winner there. So this one looks like a Wii game. Boom, baby! Besides Twilight Princess, having this was like, you were the king. Super Mario Galaxy, got the manual, so complete in box, registration card. How much did we end up getting for you, my friend? Oh, Super Mario Galaxy was $14.99. So in the same lot, I got both of these at the same price. I feel like a really, really good deal on these games individually. Super Mario Galaxy for $14 is great, because that should be, I think that normally is like a $30 game. I mean, it is first party, right? We have, for the finale, Oh, yeah. I have 2 party games right in front of me. That's so funny how that works out. Super Mario 3D World, love it. Definitely am playing it. Definitely have played it on the Switch. So Rayman Raving Rabbids was $5. $4.99, right? And then Super Mario 3D World was also $14.99. If you have kids, give them Rayman games. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ubisoft knows what's up on their front with like publishing Nintendo platform games. Super happy with that. Super Mario 3D World, registration, Club Nintendo. I got a manual here. So this whole lot is like what, roughly around $100. Now I probably paid some like shipping on some of these. But at value of the, you know, item itself. Whoever was sending me the Wii U games and the Wii games, like, definitely get a pretty decent job packaging. I'm happy with that because, as you can tell, like, this is a situation right here with Secret Agent Clank where if that happened in shipping, you know, that's super unfortunate. The pictures might have been like that, and I just bought it anyway because it was so inexpensive. Here we go. And actually, just because, you know, this is the first video in hopefully the series, I've got the stuff that I've already unboxed. So this is Devil May Cry. It's still in its own packaging of like cellophane. So this one was actually $40. This is the Trilogy 5th Anniversary box set. There's a lot of these on PlayStation 2, so I actually have another one right here that I think this was like the first game I bought when I started collecting again. But you can tell it's in pretty decent shape. We have a jam pack. You can see that we have Sora on the box. We also have Parappa the Rappa and looks like Jak and Daxter. Time Splitters, Half-Life, Freak Style, Star Wars, Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex was on here as well, and Hot Shots Golf 3. I don't think that these normally came with a manual. These normally are super duper inexpensive. I guess a lot of people have these, but I feel like they're just cool to have because I remember playing Sly 1 on one of these, and that's how I got into the Sly series. We got Ratchet & Clank Going Commando, and Up Your Arsenal. This was a really fun couple of ones to buy. I think that there's maybe like 2 more for PlayStation 2, 1 or 2 more, because I thought they had like 4 or 5 games. I actually bought these because my fiance is particularly a bigger fan of Ratchet & Clank than I, but didn't play a lot of Ratchet & Clank. Now, some of these are in super great condition. This one actually still has like a poster in it, which is like, oh, that's lovely. Chef's kiss. Looks like we still got the manual and stuff for this one. So these are all complete in box. That one actually had the registration card, which is nice. This box is a little bit beat up, but that's okay. It's still, you know, got the full-on holographic. So Ratchet & Clank Going Commando, $19.99 with the registration card. Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal was $14.99. Same was for original Ratchet & Clank. So $50 altogether, not bad. Grand Theft Auto Trilogy box set with the sleeve. Again, another one. I think this one was going for like $20 at Walmart for the longest time, and like they could not get rid of them. And I ended up buying one that was like never even opened out of the cellophane, I don't think. It was pristine condition. So Grand Theft Auto Trilogy is $40 before shipping and all that. And then, of course, you know who it is. Jak and Daxter. It is all of them. Yeah, honestly, I just bought this because I knew that if it was messed up, what I could do is probably find like a loose disc of the copy and get the manual just to complete that out. Jak 2, got the manual, and Jak 3 manual. So this was a grand total of $40 for the Jak and Daxter lot. Not bad for all 3 games, you know. We finally are moving back into Nintendo territory. So this is Mario Kart Double Dash. Oh, wait a second. So this is my normal copy. There it is. Boom. So there's an example of having both copies. Both have the same back, it looks like, except for this one it says not for resale, which is interesting because this one is for resale. So with this one, this is like the copy that I've had for a long time. It's probably extremely beat up, but here we have bonus disc. This came with all sorts of extra stuff on there. I believe it was like, what do you got? Demos on there. There were some demo videos. I can't remember if this one had like anything Sega on it. This right here is a little bit harder to find than its counterpart. This one in particular for Mario Kart Double Dash with the demo disc, $59.99. It's just the boxes are very different for those particular games because of like the inside demos, or hey, like this isn't like a GameCube game. it's a Nintendo 64 game we ported or whatever. And that 4-pack came with Majora's Mask, and then Ocarina of Time got a Master Quest added to it, which is super nice. And then the last but not least, woo baby, you love to see it, Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door with the official guide from Nintendo Power. I couldn't be happier to own this because this is one of the most sought after GameCube games. This is a great game to the point where I'd love to replay it and then also go through the Nintendo Switch remaster. I think it's just like HD remaster, but altogether, Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door with the strategy guide official from Nintendo Power, $100. This game itself normally goes for roughly like $120. I've got the manual, right? That's what you want to check for, because having the loose disc is one thing, but having everything else, I can tell that this was a well-kept copy just because Professor here was in the front for the most part on all of the bestseller versions as well, which is a copy and version, print copy I used to own, and I remember when you would open it up, you'd see them. It was pretty funny, and it's still funny. This is one of the sickest purchases I've made in a while. I mean, these are great finds, but I bought this like right before they announced the remake. I was like already like hyped up to play it anyway, and now I get to do it twice. That's pretty much it. That's everything that I've collected for probably the past like 6 months. Very happy with it though. I mean, these things look great. I played the new Hitman. I also like, I've been collecting the Yakuza games. I've been playing a lot of those. I don't necessarily have the prices on those because I think I bought those locally. These are all go-to PlayStation games and Wii games, Wii U games. Well, maybe not Wii games. Rayman is a acquired taste for that first one. If you like the video, unbox that like button, treat it with care, and then go ahead and smash that like button while you're down there. If you're interested, I've also got some merch. If you go over to speedrunnersguild.com, there's a couple of different designs on there. Carries the H808 band merch. That's gonna do it for me. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I'm probably gonna continue these maybe like 4 times, like quarterly or something like that, or I might do them sooner, maybe once a month. Like I'll just go through like 1 or 2 games. If you guys like the longer form or the shorter form, let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.